Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight. Coming at you with another high evolutionary deck today, taking our previously abilityless cards and giving them some added effects here to great effect in a Lockjaw style deck today. These She-Hulk Hulk variations of high evolutionary are the ones that I've enjoyed the most. Anytime we're playing lots of big things, having these things get spun into play off of our smaller things with Lockjaw makes a lot of sense. Lockjaw also has always had pretty organic synergy with wanting to play Wasp as a free card to slide into there, and Wasp gets an on reveal with high evolutionary, so we can play her into that Lockjaw path, get her on reveal to reduce the stats of our opponent's things in that lane, and then flip her right back on out. This deck also has backup plans past just being a Lockjaw deck on the back of both Psylocke's extra energy going into turn 5, as well as Shocker being a cost reducer for any of the top end of our deck. A very frequent play is we pass on turn 5, absorbing energy into Sunspot, as well as triggering Misty Knight, and then on turn 6, we slam down not only She-Hulk, but also one of our other 6 drops here, making a massive point swing in a way that our opponent's going to have a difficult time predicting. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you today. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the power and potential that this archetype brings to the table. If you do enjoy what you see, be sure to snap that like button and check back in again tomorrow for their excellent highlight here on YouTube. With 6 energy here, which makes She-Hulk free next turn, Infinaut slams down. This is the second best hit after Vision. And then we have She-Hulk plus Chavez now for 17 stats on this last turn. They also passed, is noteworthy. We just do this and play for all 3. We would lose to She-Hulk Doctor Doom if we do this though, right? Them only playing 1 card here bodes well for us, I think. Yeah, they jam middle.
Victory.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Verse. My 8 and 9-year-old both really enjoyed the first Spider-Verse movie, so we'll definitely go see that one as a family. I was not expecting High Evolutionary Hulk to be nearly as good as it is. I definitely feel like I missed on that in my review. Hey, Seth, Marvel Snap's current metagame is the best the game has been since it released, in my opinion. It's very, very, very good. I almost feel like there's a world where I'm just like playing both of these, and then we're just like soaking for 2 turns. I guess I'm in no rush, really. We'll just like soak this turn and then figure out what we're doing next turn.
Wind, aid my
Hey, Kurt, thanks for the 3 years. Welcome back. So do I want to try and compete in the flooding is a question. Honestly, with the Hulk drawn, I think I just go Wasp into Shocker, and then this is just like pass, and then we just like compete for these other 2, right? Hey, Dick Navis, thanks for the prime. Appreciate the support. We are getting OTA balance changes tomorrow still. I'm not expecting anything too major, so I think the format's in a good spot, but yeah. OTAs tomorrow as schedule is confirmed by my second dinner contact. I think I'm gonna punt the flooding. Gosh, and another decision I could make here, because I wasn't expecting them to limp that hard into the flooding. So I could stick to the soak into Hulk, or I could vision into Hulk Center and play for all three. Is that better? I think that might be better. That plays around, like, they're a Zabu deck, so I think vision into the flooded plays around Shang-Chi better, right?
All systems go.
I don't think I need to play around Dr. Doom here, famous last words. But I guess if they're Dr. Dooming, I'm still winning these two, right? Just by a lot. And this is, people ask me how I've been enjoying High Evolutionary. Just like, you see how these decisions about when I'm using my mana and where I'm spending it, there's so many of these little decisions over the course of these games. Yeah, and like, look, we played around the Shang-Chi perfectly here, or predicting that as a reasonable output because they showed Zabu. Yeah, that was a great game. It really highlights what I appreciate about what this card has done in terms of using energy or not. Whenever there's a choice on whether or not you're using resources, every turn the game becomes more interesting in a lot of ways. Yes, early takes on High Evolutionary for those joining us after your work days, or maybe before you go to bed over in Europe. If you had unspent energy cards as a part of High Evolutionary, have really impressed me so far today. I feel like they've kind of punched above the weight class I was expecting them to. And the Abomination minus power things have felt a little bit rough into the density of Luke Cage that's going around. But that's also kind of like a local metagame thing, and I expect that to kind of like balance itself out a bit long term. Misty Knight into Sunspot, or Sunspot into Misty Knight, is actually just one of my favorite turn 1, turn 2s in the game now. It feels so good to get to curve. Do I want to Wasp this turn? If I don't Wasp this turn, I can Wasp next turn to keep Nebula down, which is appealing. But it also means if I draw a Psylocke, Shocker, or High Evolutionary, I can't get a second Lockjaw trigger with them. I'm 3 out of 5 to draw one of those cards. And even if I hit one of them, I'm 2 out of 4. Or I can get Wasp. Oh, I'm still 3 out of 5 because I get Wasp again. Yeah, I think because I'm so likely to draw another card I want to Lockjaw next turn, we just go ahead and do this. Nice, and super rewarded with the Storm play here. Okay, really want to hit one of our cards that we want to Lockjaw here, and that is actually the best draw in our deck, because now I get to not only Lockjaw this, but I get to soak 6 energy on turn 5 to play both of these on turn 6. This feels really clean. This is why Psylocke's in this deck. So we can Psylocke on 4 into She-Hulk Infinite on the last turn. Ooh. Close. We tie the left, but we win the breaker here. They're up by 11. We're up by 21. Breaker. Give me the news. I got 10 points over you. Welcome to the new folks, and welcome back to everybody else. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I stream full time here on Twitch. It's a little bit later than I usually go, but typically I'm here Monday through Friday. from 9 a.m. Central until about 3 or 4 p.m. Central. It's currently almost 6 p.m. Central for those that are not great at time zones. Marvel Snap is the primary game that I stream. It's been my main game since it came out last October, and I absolutely love it. Before Snap, I was here streaming Magic the Gathering and other turn-based and strategy card games. In addition to my time spent here on Twitch playing a lot of different decks, I also have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Oglandiasnap, where I post different highlights 7 days a week. Always find a lot of the best things that we stream every single day over on there. I think we're just vibing, chat. I think this is just like She-Hulk in Division into Infinite, huh? Sorry, Infinite, I meant Hulk, but, you know, same difference, really. If you enjoy very analytical approach to games, you'll be at home here. My time spent before making content was as a teacher and educator. I have a graduate degree and undergraduate degree in mathematics and spent time teaching at both the high school and college level. Mr. Negative with Bast here. This makes me think I should probably do this turn. Vision would be 7 power, but Misty Knight is 3, and Wasp is 3, and leaving an unspent energy means Hulk goes to 22, and Wasp applying negative points here is better against an Iron Man draw that they could have. Hulk being ongoing with this effect also insulates us against Valkyrie, which is nice. I've not seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie yet. Personal life's been very busy outside of work. I don't have anything going on this weekend, though, so I might try and sneak out. Victory. Anytime Shocker hits She-Hulk, or Infinite, really, if we pass on 5, we can She-Hulk plus the 6-drop on 6, which is sick. Perfect. So, this is going to be a pass on 5, She-Hulk plus other 6-drop on 6 angle for sure. Do you have a good Thanos deck? Yeah, I think Thanos Daredevil Control is the best Thanos variation right now. And you can check that out on my YouTube channel here in my best decks video. Covered that recently. Yeah, I think this is a Lockjaw right into High Evolutionary, the Lockjaw path right next turn. You should definitely get High Evolutionary rather than Iron Lad. The only card I would currently potentially recommend over High Evolutionary is what's his name? Thanos. Thanos is probably comparable. We'll have a better feel on that a little bit later. It's a sweet card hit streak. It's everything I was expecting in a good way. Damn it, Bobby. I guess we didn't have that many good hits. Okay, this is the part where we pass and then She-Hulk gets put into play on Grand Central for the 100th time. We played a little bit of Thanos High Evolutionary, and the couple of builds we tried didn't really impress me, but there's a lot of moving pieces there, and it feels like there's a lot of things to get right or wrong, so I wouldn't be surprised if what we did was far from optimal. All right, we have 2 cards that we're super happy to go mid here. One that we're kind of unhappy with. That's one of the ones we're looking for there. Definitely worlds where we lose this game, but I'm also kind of hoping they've used up most of their big stats at this point. And that 29 is going to be good mid. They could realistically play to any of the paths here. It was a little unfortunate that we didn't hit Sunspot or Misty Knight earlier this game. We had a lot of like unused energy that we didn't get a ton of value for other than Hulk and She-Hulk. They could have a copy of the Thing, that's true. They're playing Zabu. Got him. Boy, big boy Hulk. I wonder if I'm supposed to... Oh, well, that's awkward. I wonder if I'm supposed to save the Sunspot for after Lockjaw, because if I go Shocker into Lockjaw, I could have gone Lockjaw Sunspot. Maybe that's the case with the early sequencing. I'm still not 100% on like how exactly we're supposed to be doing the early sequencing in this deck. I like that Wave has become a tech card rather than an enabler that feels like her original purpose. I agree, Storm. Well, she's still kind of an enabler, but she's an enabler for ramping, not an enabler for comboing, is the distinction. Okay, perfect. And then the She-Hulk draw here, along with the Psylocke on turn 4, means that we put the Psylocke into the Lockjaw, we pass on turn 5, we She-Hulk plus Infinite on turn 6. And Hulk is perfect here. That's a Living Tribunal. I expect Living Tribunal to be more of a fun build-around card than something competitive, but a lot of moving pieces in card games always, so it's more of a wait and see for sure. So there's a... So there's a Shang-Chi and possibly a Killmonger in my future. So the question is, which side do we Infinite on and which side do we She-Hulk on? Is 11 more likely to win here, or is 18 more likely to win here? I think 11's more likely to win here. Yeah, that's true. This style of deck is one that Living Tribunal will be worth testing in for sure, because you just like build up one big path with Lockjaw sometimes. I'm gonna stream Diablo 4, definitely. I think I plan to stream it that Friday when it comes out, and we'll see if I like the game and what viewer metrics are like before committing to more than that, but I plan to do at least one day of it. Okay, this is super fucking cheeky. They Enchantress their own stuff to get the DC bonus. Very clever. We got him though, but applaud the play. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back tomorrow for another deck highlight.